Hi, I'm Alia Sobel with Two Word Story, and I'm so happy to bring another beautiful guest to you guys. I have Tia Johnson here, and she's going to share Two Word Story and what mindset mantra she came up with for herself. So I'm so excited that you're jumping on and you're a part of this mindset movement with all of us, and I'm so grateful that you're here in the Philly area. So I'm going to have Tia introduce herself. So if you can just share with everyone who you are, what you do,
Yeah.
and let's do this thing.
Awesome. So
Awesome.
happy to be here.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
yes, I am a spiritual lifestyle mentor, and I help spiritually centered women who want to live their truth, go from living the mundane life to their amazing goddess magical life.
Love this. She truly is a goddess. Like, we actually had coffee before this, and I was like, you're amazing.
Our goddess coffee.
Yes. And so that's not the only thing you do, though. She works a full-time job as well, right?
Yes.
What else? What if you want to tell everybody what your full-time job?
Yeah, so I work with the Department of Defense, so that's my full-time job. So I'm helping
Awesome.
to support the fleet and
That's
our
awesome.
allies.
That's awesome. You are amazing. So you're an established author as well. And what I love is your two-word story ties in with that. So if you want to kick us off and share your two-word story and why you chose that.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, so it was really fun talking to you about that
Thank
over our
you.
goddess coffee.
I
And
know.
yeah, so my two-word story really just goes back to me thinking about what is it that I've been doing all these years that got me to this point, and it's determined goddess.
Yeah.
And with that is just there's
I love
lots
that.
of
So good.
trials and tribulations over the years, just dealing with death in the family and just trying to figure out who I am,
Yes.
my true purpose. Because as I was talking about,
Right.
I was living for approval,
Right.
external. So I had to figure out my
A lot
heart.
of people do that.
Exactly.
So many
And I
people.
had to
I
really
do that.
figure out, like, what's the point,
Right.
right? So the whole
And it should be approval for ourselves.
for ourselves,
Obviously,
right?
not
Internal.
for what's going on around. But-
No,
Right.
because then we'll
Right.
never be happy. It's
Right.
always, okay, I have to show up for this person, that person, but don't show up for ourselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just really led me to understanding, like I was saying, who am I, what I'm meant to do, and what does this mean anyway?
Yeah.
So, what I realized is that I was always determined to do something to help, to heal, to
So good.
whatever that
Yeah.
thing is. So, that's how I got to the determined part. And the goddess part is me really being unapologetic, showing up as I
Yes.
truly am, whatever that is for me at the time.
So good.
Right, and understanding
So
my
good.
spiritual gifts. So that's the two-part determined goddess.
It's amazing, and it's so wonderful because we met so recently, right?
Yeah, very
and
recently.
when I asked what your two-word story is, and her explanation behind how she came up with the two words, it's like that exploration and
Oh,
that
yeah.
deep thinking as to like, well, what are two words that are going to empower me and remind me? And you shared that you have some amazing goals now for the future, right? So the title of your first book is, if you want to share.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's To Be Goddess.
Yeah.
And it's, so the full title is To Be Goddess, Every Woman is a Goddess, Discover Your Domain in Which You Reign Supreme. And that's something that I was battling with because it's long, but it has to do with you understanding what you can do. So to
So
be
good.
means I am. And so you are a goddess. You had to remember what you're great at, right?
Right, right.
And then take ownership of that. So yeah, that's how we got to that point. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. And that's where your story with how you got into the spiritual work
Yeah.
almost brought me to tears when
Yeah.
we were having our goddess coffee because it's so, she just speaks so much from the heart, and
Yeah.
it's that personal experience that brings, it was the struggle that you were going
Yes.
through. And that's
Yes.
why, I said a huge message that we try to bring to people is like, embrace the struggle. And I say snuggle the struggle.
I love that too.
Snuggle,
that was so great.
snuggle the struggle, because it then in turn, look what you got from it. You learned so
Right.
much about your grandmother and her spiritual work, and you're in this beautiful place to share that message with everybody.
Right.
So with your goals going forward, do you feel like your two-word story will empower you?
Yes.
Being
Oh, yeah.
Determined Goddess is her two-word story. So is it something that's going to propel you if you feel like.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's something that's definitely going to keep me going because there's always going to be bumps in the road. There's always going to be a few setbacks. So yeah, like I definitely want to write another book, and then also have that movie. I would love to create a movie.
This is crazy. I love this.
Yeah.
And say who you want to have in the movie.
So I would love to
She's
have
doing this.
Jada Pinkett Smith and
She's
Erykah
doing this.
Badu in the movie.
This is happening. It's a movie about goddesses. Okay,
Yeah, a
I
woman's
see
journey.
This.
Yeah,
I see this.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
But like through these major goals that you have in your heart, there's going to be that struggle. You're going to get
Absolutely.
probably knocked down through the way.
Yes.
And determined goddess is going to pop up,
Right.
and you're going to be good.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, that's
She's
definitely
got
going to keep
it.
me going. Definitely.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your two-word story. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
Thank you. Seriously. And if you guys can connect to this two-word story, by all means, grab a hold of it. Determined goddess. Even the men out there.
Yes.
Channel your inner goddess. It's a powerful thing. And if you'd like to be on the show, DM us. Follow Tia Johnson. Follow two-word story. Follow This Is It. And let's do this thing. Thank you guys for watching.